Hello and welcome back to Sugar Sean. I know I haven't uploaded in ages, but I've been going to a couple of the games. I still go to the games, you know. It's not like I don't go to the games. So the match day vlogs, I know I've been slacking and stuff like that, but it's just been so depressing. Who really wants to be able to do the videos nowadays with how we've been playing? I don't think many people have been up to it, but I'm back anyway. Just wanted to have an update on. Obviously, we play Man City tomorrow 5:30. Just wanted to have a quick talk and give my opinions on what I feel like the club has been like at the moment, and I haven't really expressed that throughout the season so far with Pochettino in charge. So I thought let me just put a quick little video together, let you know I'm back. Gonna do a little bit of the match day vlogs and stuff like that, and yeah, hopefully get more content out on my channel, man. I haven't uploaded in ages. It's got to be like 5 months, 6 months, I don't know. But yeah, where do we start? Let's address the ownership first. I'd like to address the ownership first. Todd Bowley and Ed Barley. The wage structure and the recruitment of players, to this day, we still are signing youngsters. This young boy just been brought in as well. Just bringing in all these youngsters and sending them out on loan, it just doesn't seem the right thing to do. Like the money that you're spending on buying these players, even though they're not that expensive, just this whole project of youth, it's never going to be a thing that's going to be successful. No one's ever really done it in football to be able to produce a youth team of just players going out on loan and then coming back and then trying to put them together. I feel like as if it's more of a profitable thing. I think they're buying players to try and develop them, use the Chelsea brand and resell them on in future, or give them teasers out on loan deals. Hopefully they perform at these clubs and then they buy them for double or treble the X amount of money that what we paid for them. So I just don't like that kind of direction of where we're going. Even the current wage structure of bringing in players, even the stars that we're buying now, we're buying all these young stars that are supposedly ready to go now, like the Enzos and Caicedos. The wage structure, like £150,000 caps of certain players. I feel like even with the news that came out a bit earlier today, but news that was kind of filtered through at Chelsea with Raheem Sterling, obviously being addressed by Todd Bowley in the dressing rooms last year after one of the games, that it came out a bit today. It came out again today, obviously, talking about what was said to Raheem in the dressing room privately from Todd Bowley. So I feel like as if he looks at Raheem and he thinks, you were on the old wage structure and you had your contract, because Raheem's on £300,000+ a week. And it's what every club needs in a certain manner. Like, people need to be like, every club has a wage structure where certain other players down to importance are paid differently. It's just how it is. The importance of Mo Salah to Liverpool, that's why he's on that money. Even at Barcelona's, Real Madrid's, Liverpool's, Man City's, Kevin De Bruyne. Do you know what I mean? It's like the Bruno Fernandez's and them kind of players. The level of importance of players, they are the ones that should be getting paid the top money at the clubs. Some players are systematic players. They're there to do a job. They get paid what they get paid. If they were on a small amount of money when they joined before, obviously you don't have to pay them exponential amount of money, like £350,000 to get them to sign for your club, unless they're Kylian Mbappe. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I just don't like the way that the club's been run with the structure of the wages and stuff like that as well. I feel like trying to get everybody on that same wage to have the salary bill down, so that we are able to go and dibble and dabble out with all these youngsters that we're buying on loan and sending them out on loan. I just don't think it's the right way. You look at Man City structure, like you strive, everyone would strive to be Man City and Pep. Who wouldn't want to be Pep? Pep has an unbelievable system, an unbelievable squad depth. That's what you have to aspire for. A system of football where multiple players can come in and around the style of football and fit in like a glove if one of them goes missing. Kevin De Bruyne went missing through injury this year and even last year. And even when he left, some people even argued the fact that City played better without Kevin De Bruyne. Now imagine that. I just strive for a quality of player in Kevin De Bruyne. So that's a good transition in itself to talk about the players. The quality of players that we have signed and that we have at this club are a massive issue. I'm pretty sure everyone can agree. I don't have an agenda against Enzo. I don't have an agenda even against Caicedo or any of Nicholas Jackson. I just state it how it is. If I feel like the player is good enough the quality of the player is good enough, I will accept it. I will back them. Cole Palmer's been signed. Cole Palmer's been performing well. On the eye, he looks great. It's just, I'm honest. Enzo Fernandez for me and Caicedo, £120 million plus signings. They're supposed to be our superstars. Everybody's teams that they sign superstars, they have to influence the game to win them games. And it doesn't have to always be forwards. Virgil van Dijk has done it with being bought for Liverpool and changing them into a title-winning side alongside Mo Salah as well and Alisson. Massive influences in the game. You have to show the influence in the game. You have to show the change of what it's come from to what now you've brought. And I don't feel like we've seen that in Caicedo and Enzo. And I asked for them players in the pre-season. Yeah, with my little, I done a TikTok transfer targets that we need. Osimhen, Caicedo, Lavia. Enzo wasn't on there, but like them kind of cool players. But even then, I'm still not impressed by Caicedo. For that money, you need to be giving me top performances. Nkunku, unfortunately, hasn't been fit this season to be able to show us his qualities. But you can see the quality since he's been back of what he offers to this club. Now, with Cole Palmer and Nkunku up there, 100% I get behind them. We don't need much to add to it in terms of having a starting 11. We just need to get to a starting 11 first before we think about the squad depth of what City actually have. So, Nicholas Jackson, he just don't cut it. He hasn't cut it the whole year. I think everybody's been very, very clear in seeing what he gives us, what he gives to this team. He gives a lot of energy, but the intelligence isn't there. The ball striking isn't there. The natural savviness of a striker in the runs, in the channels, in instinct. It's just not there with him. And we just need to look for a top-class striker coming up soon. Like, we definitely need that. And just the availability of the players, the fitness of the players. We haven't been able to get Wesley Fofana, Reece James back. Ben Chilwell's been out for ages. Everyone's got to accept there's a lot of elements that are going wrong at Chelsea at the moment. It doesn't take much to change these elements. I don't think it will take that much. Redirection and knowing what we have to do of buying players and salary capping and putting aside, knowing the fact that we can actually sign someone based on age and not have the issue that we had with James Maddison. Like, we just need to be redirected it slightly. It doesn't take that much. We've obviously shown that we are willing to pay the money for someone like Caicedo and Enzo. So people would be willing to sign for Chelsea for that money of high quality. So we just need to make sure the players that we do sign with that money, for that money, kind of money, needs to be the right players. The recruitment has to be better. So Win Stanley and all these guys there, whatever it is, they need to sort the issue out in terms of actual scouting quality players and bringing in the right players. Like, I can't get onto Pochettino in this short period of time that he's been in charge with the availability of certain players. Even Chukwuemeka is now listed as out now again. Like, even the players of squad depth that we were supposed to have that actually had some qualities to their game, like Chukwuemeka, he's been injured. How are we expecting Pochettino to work with the players that he has? Conor Gallagher being in the number 10 role is ludicrous. Is Conor Gallagher an asset in the squad depth in terms of like squad depth? Yes, he is. He can come on, he's got high energy. Is he that creative 10? No, he isn't. Strive, like, have some standards. I've seen what my club has achieved before. I've got standards. I'm not going to settle for Conor Gallagher in the 10. I'm sorry, I just can't. Squad player, yes. Starting 11, nowhere near. So, but it's something that we've had to bite the bullet off throughout the season with the injury. So I can't really complain. And I feel like as if it's massively, massively wrong for Chelsea fans to hound down Pochettino as they have been in this past couple of months, because they even had more time for Potter than Pochettino. Maybe it's because he was previous Spursy. I don't know. But I feel like it's very harsh on what Pochettino has done so far with the availability that he has. Playing Levi Colwill, forced to have to play him at left back. Obviously, there's one or two issues. Like, I can agree. Ian Maatson was available to play left back. Could he have played left back instead of Levi Colwill? Yeah, he was probably more prone playing at Burnley the previous season in that position than what Levi Colwill would have to do out at left back, when you can kind of see that he's not mobile enough to play as a left back. We all know Levi is a top centre back. So one or two things he's put in place that I haven't really agreed with. Ben Chilwell at left wing, some of them games after the Liverpool game I didn't agree with, and obviously Levi Cole at left back. But other than that, forced to have to play Disassi at right back sometimes because Cucurella's been injured or Gusto's been injured as well. Gusto for me actually has been actually one of the better signings. Cole Palmer and Gusto I've been very happy with. But just the availability, Disassi having to play right back. Sometimes the midfield's been makeshift due to injuries. Lavia's still not fit. So I can't really blame him on certain players playing out of position because he's been forced to. So yeah, I can't really blame Pochettino. But that's my stance on where we are at the moment. Yeah, I'm positive. At least we're in the final. At least we have a day out to enjoy. It might not be the greatest of cups in being the EFL Cup, but we're still in the FA Cup. We're in the EFL Cup. We just need to get back to winning ways. I don't know whether or not we would be pushing for Champions League spots and fifth place because it might come to fifth place. I think our ceiling this season is literally going to be seventh. I think it's going to be very hard for us to break into that top six. So I feel like seventh is my prediction for the end of the season if we get on track for our players coming back fit now and just getting performances in. We need to replicate that Aston Villa performance going into the next game. The Crystal Palace game wasn't great for the majority of that game, but the win might inspire them to actually find that form that they did against Villa and how we played against Villa in the cup away from home. So yeah, that's my takes. Hopefully, I'll be uploading a lot more. I just came off a Zoom call with Bovey, just uploaded to his channel over the Chelsea vs Man City game tomorrow. So hopefully, you'll see that if you go to Bovey's channel, go and like and subscribe to Bovey. But yeah, hopefully, I'll be uploading a lot more this year. I'm just realistic, man. Don't get on to me about certain of my opinions. I'm just honest. I'm just honest. But let me know what you think down below. Like, comment, subscribe, share it to the people of the Chelsea fan base because this is obviously out to the Chelsea fan base or whoever's interested. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you soon.